Joe sighed as he stared at the ominous letter lying on his kitchen table. The words "Final Notice" glared at him, a grim reminder of his mounting debts. He had always been a risk-taker, but the lure of gambling had consumed him entirely. Desperate to pay off a loan shark, Joe made a fateful decision. With his heart pounding, he withdrew every last penny from his child's college fund. It was a reckless move, but in Joe's mind, it seemed like the only way out. As guilt washed over him, he clung to a glimmer of hope, a high-stakes poker tournament rumored to offer an unimaginable prize. It was a chance for redemption, a way to win back the money and secure his child's future. With trembling hands, he signed up. The tournament was held in an enigmatic venue called the Midnight Club, an exclusive establishment hidden away from prying eyes. Stepping into the dimly lit room, Joe found himself surrounded by a motley crew of gamblers, each one desperate for a taste of victory. For hours, the cards were dealt, and the chips exchanged hands. Joe's skills were formidable, honed through years of experience. But there was something sinister in the air, an unsettling presence that made him question the true nature of the tournament. As the games unfolded, Joe discovered the truth. He was a pawn in a grand scheme, a distorted world of deceit and manipulation. The tournament was rigged, every hand orchestrated to ensure the loan shark's victory. Desperation filled his veins as he realized the enormity of the trap he had fallen into. But Joe wasn't ready to give up. He had a child to protect and a future to secure. With newfound determination, he shifted his strategy, playing each hand with calculated precision. The other players, oblivious to the nefarious plot at play, began to underestimate Joe's resolve. As the final round approached, tensions reached a fever pitch. Joe found himself face to face with his ultimate opponent, a ruthless gambler known only as the Shark. The stakes were higher than ever, both Joe's life and the college fund resting on the outcome. With each hand, Joe defied the odds, his victory sending shockwaves through the room. The air crackled with anticipation, the spectators trembling with awe. The Shark, his arrogance fading with every round, began to understand that Joe was not just a mere pawn but a threat that needed to be eliminated. In a final twist of fate, the last hand arrived. Joe's heart raced as he faced a seemingly unbeatable hand, his opponent smugly grinning on the verge of victory. But then, Joe revealed his own cards, a royal flush, the highest possible hand. The room fell into stunned silence. The Shark's face contorted with fury, his plans unraveling before him. Joe had triumphed, defying not only fate but the exploitative forces that had led him to sacrifice his child's future. As Joe walked away from the Midnight Club, the weight of his actions lifted from his shoulders. He knew he would face the consequences of his gambling addiction, but at that moment, all that mattered was his child's bright future, now secured. As dawn broke, Joe returned home. With a heavy sigh, he sat down at the kitchen table, ready to face the consequences of his actions. But instead of another threatening letter, he found a handwritten note beside him. "Dear Joe, congratulations on your victory. The prize money from the Midnight Club has been anonymously deposited into your child's college fund. May this unexpected twist be a reminder that redemption is never out of reach. Sincerely, a friend." Tears welled up in Joe's eyes as he read the note. In the darkest hour, a stranger's act of kindness had torn through the web of deceit and given him a second chance. Determined to rebuild his life and protect his child, Joe vowed never to gamble again. In the end, he was more than a pawn of fate, he was a testament to the power of hope, resilience, and the unexpected goodness that can arise when all seems lost.